Come on. All right. Little louder now.
Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing my top Netflix shows, so my favorite shows to watch, and it was really hard to knock it down to less than 10 of my favorite shows because if you have watched my videos for a while, you know I'm obsessed with Netflix and I watch it all the time. So I thought I would do this video to recommend some shows for you guys because it's getting to be like that season again where it's cold out and you don't have much to do, so it is time to binge watch Netflix Lego.
Cause the players gonna play, and the haters gonna hate.
The first show is Dexter, and there is a lot of episodes of this to watch because I think there's been 8 seasons, I'm not exactly sure, but I've watched every single one, and it is about a guy, Dexter, and his sister. They're both on the police force. It's obviously more about Dexter, but she's like one of the leading characters. She's my favorite. He is a serial killer, and at a young age his dad develops a code where he only goes after other murderers, rapists, people like that. So it's really cool. You're on the edge of your seat the whole time because as he's going after the people, he has to like get through it, and different times it comes really close to him getting caught, things like that. And so every episode I honestly loved, but if you're kind of not into like murder things, like people cutting up bodies, stuff like that, it's not too bad, but you might not be into it. I personally love it. If you like the show like Walking Dead, you'd be fine. So it is really funny. You become really attached to the characters, even the other people on the police force, and it's just a really cool adventure horror kind of thing. So the next thing is Once Upon a Time, and basically what this show is a bunch of fairy tale characters, so like Disney princesses, different big characters from fairy tales all get banished to a town in Maine, and it shows flashbacks to the fairy tale land, and then it also has the ones in the real world. So as the show goes on, you get to connect certain people in the real world to fairy tale characters and you learn more about them. And it is about the main character, Emma. She has to break the curse and give everybody, all the fairy tale characters' memories back. So if you like Disney's movies or anything like that, it is so good. And I did not think I was gonna like this show. I started it, in the first few episodes I was like, this is not my thing, like I'm not into this. And after 2 episodes, obsessed, hooked. Like, I watch this show every week now because they have 3 seasons on Netflix and then 1 is on TV right now. And I'm obsessed with it. Like, these characters, so fun, and I love that it's like a fantasy type thing. If you like vampire shows, just different things like that, you will like this show. The next one is Desperate Housewives. Oh, when I think about this show, like it actually hurts my heart because I loved it so much and it's over. There's 4 main characters. They're all best friends and they're middle-aged women and they all live in the same neighborhood. It's just a bunch of crazy things happen. It is hilarious. If you like family shows, things like Modern Family, you become attached to them, like you think they're your neighbors. Like, I honestly, the last episode after that, like I was emotional about it for a few days. Like, I still get emotional thinking about it, and I watched the show with my mom and both of us really liked it, and we'd be like, oh, remember when blah 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 I did that, and like it's like we know that. The next show is Breaking Bad, and I'm sure all of you guys almost have heard about it, and if you've not watched the show, you need to. You need to get on that bandwagon, just jump on. I started this originally with my brother, and I watched it like a year or 2 ago. I started it, and then I really wasn't that into it. Then I started watching it again over the summer, and it is really good. Basically, all of you guys and your mothers probably know what it's about, but it is about a guy, Walter White, who gets cancer, and to pay for his cancer treatments and ensure that his family has money when he dies, he becomes a meth drug dealer. So he makes the meth and sells it with his friend Jesse, and so it's just a bunch of crazy things happen. I find it really funny. It's suspenseful. You're like, oh my god, like what is going to happen? So just a great show. I would recommend it. It's one of those things that I don't want to say like it seems like so real life, because obviously this doesn't always happen, but a lot of the aspects and things that kind of occur and like the actors, how they act, it just seems so like real and I don't know, crazy. Like it is crazy, but has a like real aspect to it. The actors are amazing. The next show is Revenge, and I've talked about this in favorites videos. It is about a girl, Emily Thorne, and her father at a really young age gets framed for a crime he didn't do and sent to jail. And so years and years later, she goes back to the Hamptons, which was where they lived, and she gets revenge on all the people that had a part in framing him and setting him up and all that stuff. So it is so cool, like you're rooting for her the whole time, and she does so many things and you're like, she is a badass, like I want to be her. And her best friend, Nolan, he is hilarious, like I want him to be my best friend. He's like so just out there, crazy. That is another show that you're just like rooting for the characters. Yeah, it's just a really suspenseful, thrilling show that I recommend. So I obviously have more Netflix shows that I'm obsessed with, but I'm going to cut it off there because I don't want this video to be too long. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you want me to do another, because I could do another telling you more of my favorite shows. And also, if I didn't mention some shows that you're obsessed with, definitely leave them down below. I might have already seen them, but if not, I will check them out, and you never know, they might be in another top Netflix shows video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great time. If you're a Netflix watcher, hop into bed, get some snacks. I'll be doing that too. Tweet me, we'll have a Netflix party. Maybe we can watch the same show. And I love you guys. Bye!
Hey brother, there's an endless road to rediscover. Hey sister, know the water's sweet but blood is thicker.